Look at what Gwen did to me, Ethan. Look at this. Look, feel this. I can't. My legs are numb. I can't move them. I can't feel them. There's no way I will ever not press charges against Gwen.
I know you're upset. I know you're hurt. She didn't know what she was doing. She was upset, out of her mind, Teresa, when she found out that baby wasn't hers.
I don't care, Ethan, because I may have to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair because of Gwen's upset.
Well, hopefully Teresa will be back on her feet by the time Sheridan and I get married.
I hope so, too. Because I'm sure that she would love to have Gwen and Teresa at her wedding.
I hate her. I hate her for doing this to me, Ethan. I hate her.
Teresa.
Gwen, what did you say?
I said I can't wait to see my little girl.
But you're not...
My mother, she just went to check and see what's taking the limo so long to get here. But listen, if she doesn't get back soon, would you mind giving me a ride to the hospital?
You really think you're here waiting for a limo?
Well, of course. Why else would I be in a place like this?
Oh, dear God, Gwen's really lost her mind.
Respected Dr. Eve Russell was arrested for the attempted murder of her sister Liz Sanborn, her lover Julian Crane, and his father Alistair Crane. Oh, hey, Bethy, did you read today's paper? Turns out that nice Dr. Russell could be the would-be serial killer.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, God, she was so nice to me. She saved my life when I had that stroke.
What a shame.
I just gotta confess that I tried to kill Eve. Because he's punishing me. He's punishing me by letting my poor Gwenny go bonkers. So in order to save my sweet, sweet Gwenny, I've got to tell everyone that I accidentally poisoned Liz. Hi, I'm looking for Julian Crane.
You'll have to wait to see him. Mr. Crane's in the meeting room with Dr. Russell and her attorney.
I'm telling you, Eve is innocent. What is this 25 years to life?
It beats 3 consecutive life sentences for 3 attempted murders.
But she didn't hurt anyone. She's a doctor. She helps people. She doesn't harm them.
I understand that, but the evidence against her is pretty damn incriminating. You had opportunity, means, and motive to kill your sister, Mr. Crane, and his father. You hate your sister for exposing your sordid past. You hate Alistair Crane for preventing you from seeing your illegitimate son. And you admit to hating Julian here at the time he was shot at the cannery.
But a lot of people hated me at the time. My father has enemies worldwide.
It doesn't matter. Dr. Russell's hospital swipe card was used to gain access to the drug closet, from where the poison that was used on Mr. Crane and Liz Sanborn was stolen. Dr. Russell threatened to kill Alistair Crane, and she was present when he was poisoned.
Well, along with a room full of people, all of them potential suspects.
Eve was alone with her sister Liz in the church basement when she was poisoned. I mean, not only are her fingerprints on the broken glass that Liz drank from, but most damaging of all is that Liz has identified you as the person who gave her the punch.
Yes, but she's lying. I didn't give her any punch. She got her own punch.
Are you suggesting that she poisoned herself to set you up?
No, but maybe there is someone who's framing me.
But who? Who hates you enough to want to see you in prison or dead?
I have to confess.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Rebecca, what the hell are you doing here?
I can't take it anymore. I have to confess.
Madam, this is a police station. Before you confess to anything, I suggest you retain legal counsel. Mike Baragos at your service.
Excuse me, I'm paying you to represent the woman I love, not my wife.
I don't need a lawyer. I need to confess.
Sorry for the interruption, but I told this woman you weren't to be disturbed. When I turned away, she snuck in here behind me.
Excuse me. I am Mrs. Julian Crane. I do not have to sneak around to see my own husband.
Please come with me, ma'am.
Look, you know, normally I would love to be in the custody of a man such as yourself with such a very large nightstick. But right now I have to talk to my husband.
Rebecca, I'm sure whatever it is can wait.
No, it can't. Please, Julian, it's very urgent. I talk to you now.
You'll be all right without me for a while. And I promise you, I won't let you pay for something you didn't do.
Thank you, Julian. Your strength gives me hope.
You should look after her while I speak to my wife.
Oh, Pookie, hurry. I've got to get back to Gwen.
I can't believe that Eve Russell would try to poison her own sister. Maybe Alistair too.
She seems so nice. But then to those who don't have a crazy meter, so do you.
Listen, Precious isn't here to protect you, so watch it. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Julian had been shot at the cannery a while ago. Dr. Russell is accused of that too. Huh. You know what? If she ends up being guilty, it'll make what I did to Sheridan look normal.
In your demented dreams, Betty Boo.
Oh, good. Diapers are on sale at Senior Saver. Tell Precious to stock up. Oh my God! Did you see this on Luis's sister?
No, what?
Gwen Winthrop stabs Teresa in the back. Now, Teresa might be paralyzed for life.
Oh no! Oh no! Why, Precious better go get those diapers, because I am sure Pilar's gonna try and stock up for poor Teresa.
And the two of you can share, because Teresa and Pilar will be family as soon as I marry Luis.
Bethy, do you know that soon rhymes with loon?
That's true. Teresa is crazy.
Oh.
You know, she had herself implanted with Ethan and Gwen's embryos, then thought she miscarried, so she went and seduced Ethan, got pregnant by him.
Yeah, but then she had to sacrifice one baby so that the other one could live. Oh.
Yeah, and the surviving baby turned out to be hers with Ethan, not Gwen's. Well, no wonder Gwen snapped. Well, she just went and stabbed her.
Oh, you know what? That sounds like what's happening on one of my soaps. You know, the one right after Days.
Oh, I'm glad Gwen's in jail. I never liked her anyway.
Oh, boy, that's putting it mildly. You mean you only tried to kill her twice?
She got what she deserved, accusing me of not being pregnant with Luis's baby.
Duh. You weren't. Marty, M-A-R-T-Y, over there. Is Sheridan's baby, not yours.
As if anybody's gonna listen to Gwen now.
Sheridan, can you ask the garage attendant to be on the lookout for my limo, please?
Sure. Thanks.
Excuse me. How long has Mrs. Winthrop been out of touch with reality?
Pretty much since she got here. Mr. Winthrop requested she be placed on suicide watch as of late last night.
Thank you.
Look, Gwen, sweetie, I wouldn't worry about the limo right now. I would just try to get some rest and try to heal from your loss. All right? Look, I've been there, and it's so difficult. I thought I would never get over it. I mean, I just shut down. I stopped eating. I just wanted to close my eyes and never wake up. But, honey, you will heal from this. All right? In time, you will come to terms with losing your baby.
What? What are you talking about, Sheridan? I didn't lose my baby. I'm waiting for the limo to pick me up to take me to see her. I mean, I know Ethan's running late, but it doesn't bother me. I'm married to the most wonderful man.
Yes, Ethan, he is wonderful.
And he has been such a fantastic father to Sarah and to Nathan. I mean, our little girl is so lucky to have a daddy like Ethan.
Ethan, help me, my dear God. What happened, Ethan?
She was reaching for something. She lost her balance and she fell.
Teresa, are you okay?
Are you hurt?
I don't know. I can't feel anything the way it's down. I could have broken my legs. I don't know.
Pick her up.
Back. Killing.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
I'm gonna go get a doctor. Man, make sure she's all right.
I'm not all right, Ethan. I'm paralyzed. God. God.
I hate that this happened to you.
God, we all do.
I appreciate that. I just, hope my problems didn't ruin your wedding to Sheridan.
It didn't. In fact, we never got married.
What?
Yeah, well, believe it or not, it turns out that Mrs. Wheeler is actually Sheridan's mother, Catherine Crane.
I mean, didn't Mrs. Crane die years ago?
No. Alistair faked her death when she ran off with Papa.
Oh, my God.
Sheridan was so upset we had to postpone the wedding.
I'm sorry, Louise.
It's all right. We'll get married once, you know, all this stuff settles. You know, hopefully by then you'll be dancing with me at the wedding.
Louise,
No, Teresa, please don't cry. Don't. Hey, you're gonna be fine, all right? And besides having me on the dance card, you have a beautiful new baby girl to look after, okay?
And she is beautiful, isn't she, Mama?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and just think, Marty and Maria, they have a new cousin now.
Little Ethan has a half-sister, too.
Would everyone please wait outside while we examine Teresa?
Can my mom stay with me, please?
Yes, certainly. Alice, would you help me move to the side?
Of course, Doctor.
There we go. Can you feel this, Teresa?
Feel what, Doctor?
Poor Teresa could be paralyzed for life. Oh, boy, and I thought I had it bad with my walker. Thank you, angels. Thank you for letting this brittle old bag of bones live to hobble around another day.
No, I can't wait until your bone meal. So I can just disinfect, redecorate.
Oh.
You know, Louise is gonna want to have a happy, cheerful home to bring Teresa to visit. Oh, I'm gonna need a wheelchair ramp too, so she can come down and have a front row seat to watch her daughter play with our son Marty.
Loon alert! Boy, to think, you think that M-A-R-T-Y is your son with Louise? No, Sheridan is his M-A-M-A. And as far as our house being your house with Louise, you are absolutely bonko, bonkers if you think that Louise is gonna be marrying you.
I'm not crazy. Mother, I am patient. I stopped Louise and Sheridan's wedding by outing Ellie Wheeler as Catherine Crane. Now I just have to get Sheridan to choose her mother over Louise. And then I'm gonna be choosing my music for my wedding to Marty's father.
I got the music! Living La Vida Loca! Because Louise is never gonna marry you. He is gonna marry Sheridan.
Oh, I just can't wait until my little munchkin is well enough to leave the hospital and come home with Ethan and me. Sheridan, your heart is gonna melt when you see her. Sarah's little sister has the most beautiful long eyelashes and such pretty little refined hands. You know, I think she's gonna be a piano player.
That'll be nice.
You know what I'm just realizing? We haven't even officially named her yet. I know I need to discuss things with Ethan before it's final, but what do you think of the name Ashley?
Ashley's a beautiful name.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. You know, I'm sure my mother will want us to name her Rebecca, but Ethan and I already decided that one Rebecca is all Harmony can handle.
All right, now what is all this nonsense about having something to confess?
Pookie, I don't know quite how to break this to you, but... Oh, the worst thing has happened to Gwen.
What do you mean, on top of finding out that the baby's Teresa's and then stabbing her in the back?
Yes. I'm afraid she's lost her mind. I mean, she's gone stark raving mad.
Wait, are you asking me what I think about an insanity defense, since Gwen's already confessed to stabbing Teresa?
No. Now, you see, Gwen has lost her mind because Teresa has made sure of it that she is never, ever going to have a child with Ethan. And so Ethan has hired this psychiatrist, this Dr. Sprague, and he says that she will never get better, not as long as she's behind bars.
So you're asking my help in trying to have Gwen released?
No, well, maybe. But, look, what I'm saying is that I think God is punishing me for all the not-so-nice things I've done in the past. And I've come to realize that if I confess, then maybe God will let my Gwenny be sane again.
I believe you mean well, and I applaud you for that, but in my dealings with the Almighty, limited as they have been, I really don't think God works that way.
Yeah, well, I can't take that chance. So I want to confess.
So you keep saying, so what are you driven to confess?
You are my passion for life.
That's right. Check out everyone who was in that church at the wedding. I want a list of everybody who went down to the basement. Church staff, wedding guests, caterers. Right.
My God, how did this happen? I know I didn't try to poison Liz. But who did?
What I have to confess is...
Here you are. Have a sip of this punch.
I'd like to punch Liz's lights out. Oh, it's not bad enough that she got TC to marry her. She wants to mother my girls. It's just too much, Julian.
Rebecca, I don't mean to be impatient, but I must get back to Eve. She's just found out she could get 25 years to life if she's convicted of the charges against her. So what is it you want to confess?
Whoa! What? She could get 25 years to life?
Yes, that's the lawyer's professional opinion.
But why? I mean, why such a stiff sentence? I mean, nobody died. Liz didn't die. Alistair, you didn't?
I am at a loss to explain the injustice of our judiciary system, but this fellow is the best criminal defense attorney in the Northeast, and he thinks that will be the sentence if she's convicted and if he can cut a deal. Otherwise, she could get 3 life sentences.
Your F-A-K-E mommy is really a prize, isn't she?
Shut up. Shut up, Mother. Luis is the prize, and I'm gonna win him yet.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, really. See, unlike me, who wishes you were dead, Sheridan wants to get to know her long-lost mother and will eventually develop feelings for her. But Luis is not gonna stand for her loving the woman he knows destroyed his family. So it's gonna be a sore point that just turns into a full-fledged sore.
N-E-V-E-R.
Luis is gonna be mine. You just watch, old woman. Yes.
Well, Ma said you came to talk to Teresa.
I came to try to convince her to drop the charges, Luis.
Are you kidding me? Gwen stabbed her in the back.
Luis, she was out of her mind with grief. She felt she had robbed her of her last chance to ever have a child of her own.
You know, I don't care how Gwen felt. She tried to kill Teresa. Teresa's paralyzed. Well, you expect her just to forgive and forget?
No, well, Teresa, hey, she agreed to drop the charges before she realized that she was paralyzed. I mean, I don't know, I was just hoping she would reconsider.
Well, she's not going to. Not if I have anything to say about it. Well, Gwen's gonna pay for what she did.
What are you doing back there? Can't feel a thing.
That'll be it. Help me, yeah, Alice. The good news is that falling out of bed hasn't exacerbated your condition. The bad news is your paralysis hasn't abated in the least. I hope there would have been some improvement by now, but there hasn't been.
Does this mean I'm gonna be paralyzed forever? Will I always be paralyzed?
Given the swelling around your spinal column, it's still too early to tell. I want to start you on a new steroid. It should significantly reduce the swelling in a short amount of time. But you're going to have to stop nursing.
Why?
Because the drug could be passed along to your baby.
And I won't take it.
Teresa, but you have to.
No, Mama. My daughter's doing so much better since I've been breastfeeding, and I'm not going to take any chances with her health.
Teresa, but I think...
No, Mama. You know. Children always come first.
Very well. We'll wait to see if the swelling goes down on its own.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
You are being so brave, Mia. So noble.
I don't feel that way, Mama. I feel afraid. Afraid for me and my baby. If I can never walk again. And who's gonna take care of my children?
Don't think that way. Don't. You have to focus on getting back on your feet so that you can be the mother to your children that you want to be.
Louise, Gwen has paid. She is suffering. She lost her mind. I was so afraid she was going to hurt herself that I had a psychiatrist examine her. And this Dr. Sprague, he told me that the longer she stays locked up in that jail cell, the more likely she's never going to be who she was, ever. You got to understand, I can't stand here and let that happen any more than I can ignore what's going on with Teresa. Your sister is my daughter's mother. I'm going to do everything I can. The best neurologists, the best surgeons, anything we can do to relieve that paralysis.
Good. I figure that's the least you can do after everything that Gwen and Rebecca have done to me and my family.
Louise, you know how much I hated the fact that they took your jobs, they took your home, just to take little Ethan away from Teresa. But you got to understand, there was nothing I could do to stop it without looking like a traitor to my own wife.
And you know what? You were a traitor. And you were weak. You were weak with Teresa in Los Angeles, and that's what started this whole vicious cycle.
Well, I'm going to stop it.
Good.
And the only way I can stop it is by doing right by everybody, all right? Gwen is the woman I married. Teresa's the woman...
What? The woman you love?
No, I meant the woman who had my baby.
Oh, come on, Ethan. Why don't you just be honest? I know you love Teresa. I mean, hell, you plan to marry her before Gwen turns out pregnant with Sarah.
You're right. As much as I try to fight it, yeah, I still have feelings for Teresa.
So what about Gwen?
Gwen. I love her too.
Well, got yourself a problem there, huh?
I just want to do right by everyone.
Well, you know what? I think that you do. And I think that that is part of the problem.
I'll tell you something, you've no idea what it's like to be caught between two women. the same time.
Yeah. Well, it's because Sheridan's the only one for me.
Oh, I bet that your brain is floppier than the food you feed Marty if you ever think Louise is gonna come running to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Because even if Sheridan and Louise do split up because she forgives her mama, boy, Precious is gonna have a better chance of landing Louise than you will.
You know what? I stopped listening to you a long time ago, Mother. You said that I'd get caught after I kidnapped Sheridan. Didn't. You said that Marty would only bond with Sheridan. He hasn't. He loves me too, doesn't he, baby? See, Mother? He loves me, and he is never gonna know that Sheridan is his real M-A-M-A.
Oh, Sheridan, I am so glad we got a chance to visit, but I really need to get going.
I'm sure the limo will be here soon.
Are you crazy? I have waited for that stupid car long enough. I'm just gonna call a cab. What's wrong with this door? Why won't this door open?
Gwen, it's locked.
Then can you unlock it, please? I need to go.
I'm sorry, I wish I could, but I can't. You're in jail.
Jail? That's ridiculous. Excuse me, Mr. Garage Attendant, can you please let me out? I need to go be with my baby.
Mrs. Winthrop, sit down and be quiet. You're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Excuse me? How dare you talk to me that way? Can you let me out of here right now?
Gwen, please.
Sheridan, you're no help. Can you please just call my mother? Please call my mother, because at least when she speaks, people listen.
All right, Rebecca, what is it you want to confess?
Confess? Oh, right, yeah. I'm sorry, I just can't stop thinking about Eve serving 25 years to life if she's convicted.
There's no way a gentle soul like Eve could survive in prison.
Hey, you! Get off your big lazy duff and help me clean up.
Just a minute. I am so close to blast off.
Move it, Mrs. Crane. You're not in your big house. You're in the big house.
Yes, Bertha. Sir.
Now start scrubbing. And don't stop till I tell you to.
Rebecca, I'm waiting. What is it you want to confess?
Oh, nothing.
What, you dragged me away from Eve to confess to nothing? I don't believe you. What have you done this time?
What do you mean, what have I done? I mean, why do you think I've done anything?
Because I know you, and you were genuinely upset when you interrupted the meeting with Eve's attorney. Now, what is it? What do you want to confess?
I cannot risk going to prison for 25 years. I want to confess that I'm a money-hungry gold digger.
Well, that's hardly news to anyone, especially me.
Well, yeah, but all I'm saying is that, well, you know, helping Gwen regain her sanity and then fighting Teresa if she presses charges, well, you know, it could be mighty costly, so don't be surprised if your checkbook takes a hit.
Well, I understand you wanting to do everything you can to help Gwen. There's no confession necessary. If you'll excuse me, I have to get back to Eve.
No, it's really true that Eve could spend 25 years to life in jail?
Yes, if she's convicted, and I don't know what I'll do if that happens.
Better Eve than me. We'll just have to find another way to help Gwen.
Let me out of here!
Gwen,
come on!
Stop this.
Why are you taking his side?
I'm not. You are in jail. Please, don't make things worse than they already are.
You know what, Sheridan? I don't have time to listen to this crazy talk. Can you please let me out of here? Come on!
Settle down or I'll have to have you restrained.
Please, don't do that to my friend.
Oh, yeah, some friend you are, Sheridan.
Just let me talk to her. I can try and get her to calm down, okay?
Fine. Look, I'm taking a 10-minute break. If Miss Winthrop's still agitated when I get back, she gets restrained.
I totally understand. Gwen, listen to me. You have got to calm down or you're gonna have to suffer the consequences.
This is ridiculous. I'm not even supposed to be in here to begin with.
I agree. You are no criminal. You're just upset over losing your baby.
Oh, I did not lose my baby, Sheridan. She's in the hospital. She is fine.
That baby belongs to Teresa, not you.
Stop saying that. You're supposed to be my friend. You're not supposed to be Teresa's ally.
I am your friend.
Then why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep saying that my baby is not mine? You know, the next thing you're gonna say is that Sarah and her brother aren't at home at the mansion waiting for me to get there.
Gwen, I just want you to be realistic, all right? The sooner that you can accept that Sarah and her brother are dead and that baby at the hospital is Teresa's, the sooner you can move on. Look, you can adopt a baby with Ethan.
Sheridan, I love you dearly, but you are the one who needs to face reality here, okay? Ethan and I have a brand new baby girl we don't need to adopt. And you are just jealous because you lost your baby, and you're bitter because Luis didn't marry you last night.
That is not it.
You are jealous and you are bitter. You are exactly like Teresa. And you know what? The hell with you, because there is no way I'm gonna let you have my baby. You cannot kidnap my baby. Do you understand me?
You're right about one thing, Mother.
That you'll grow old alone?
No. That a lot of things happened in Harmony last night. Dr. Russell tried to poison her sister. Gwen stabbed Teresa. Luis and Sheridan's wedding was a no-go.
Luis and Sheridan may not have gotten married last night, but they are gonna tie the knot very soon, and then Marty's real parents are gonna be spending more time with him, and then they're gonna realize that you, Missy, are not his real mama, and it's gonna be bye-bye, Betty.
No, it won't, Mother. Luis and Sheridan are gonna break up because of Sheridan's mother, and then Luis is gonna marry me, and we're gonna live happily ever after.
Oh, Gwen, make room for Betty!
Gwen will pay for this. I'll make sure of it. Luis? Where's Ethan?
Couldn't say.
He probably ran to Gwen's jail cell to empty her drool cup.
Teresa, there's no need to be cruel.
Well, I'm going to press charges against Gwen, Mama. No matter what Ethan does.
Mommy!
Help you up here. Come here.
Yes. Oh my goodness. My big boy. Thank you, Ethan.
You're welcome. I thought seeing the Lethan would cheer you up.
Always, 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 always. How long will you be here, Mommy?
I don't know. I don't think too much longer, though, because I want to go outside with my big son and build a snowman. What do you think? Does that sound like fun?
25 years to life. I can't believe this is happening to me.
A cup of tea might help to calm your nerves. I'm sure I can get one for you if you like.
Some herbal tea would be wonderful.
I don't think we're going to have a choice.
Oh, God, I never dreamt that this would happen to my life in a million years.
I have done some bad things in the past, but I did not poison my sister, or Alistair, or shoot Julian. I swear I did.
I promise to do everything I can for you. But as I've said, right now, things don't look so good.
Well, what if we could prove that I was framed?
Then you're off the hook. But the question is, who would want to frame you for attempted murder?
"25 years to life for attempted murder. Oh, I had no idea that Eve was facing such a long prison sentence.
terrible.
Oh, and the worst thing is there's no conjugal visits for violent offenders.
I'm well aware of that.
Well, Pookie, look on the bright side. At least if Eve goes to prison, I'll be here to take care of your needs like any good wife should.
Oh, good Lord. I don't know whose future would be more bleak, Eve's or mine.
Well, what do you know, big guy, huh? Beth is as dumb as she looks, and do you know why?
Hey, stick a sock in it, Mother.
Because one day, Sheridan is going to realize that you are her B-O-Y, and not Bethy. You see, Beth? Gwen tried to stab Teresa over a little baby that wasn't even over her flesh and blood. So just imagine what Sheridan's gonna do when she finds out that you stole her baby. Boy, on whatever bones she doesn't break, Luis will definitely break them.
Wait, these are plant eater footprints.
You're using little Ethan to get to Teresa, aren't you?
I'm hoping that his being here will help her see the big picture, that's all.
How so?
Well, if Teresa realizes that Gwen and I are willing to let her spend time with little Ethan, maybe Teresa will be just as reasonable and drop the charges against Gwen. At least then she can put all of her energy into recovering from this paralysis. And once Gwen is herself again, maybe she'll see what Teresa did for her, and she'll be inclined to give her son back. That's what I'm hoping. And I'll get my wife back. Teresa will get her children, and maybe we can all just have a happy, normal life, you know?
Sure. That's what I want with Sheridan, too. Just a normal, happy life. You know, and hopefully once we get past this stuff with my father and Sheridan's mother, that's what we'll have. See, I can't imagine my life without Sheridan.
Gwen, I don't want to kidnap your baby. I just want you to get better.
You are a liar.
Okay, you know what? Obviously, my being here is upsetting you, so I'm just gonna come back when you're calmer.
Sheridan! Gwen! You are not take my baby from me! Do you hear me? I will kill you first! I want to kill you first! Gwen, stop!
Oh my God, I've murdered my own husband.
Mother.
Yes, Julian, I'm your mother.
What the heaven is wrong with you, child?
Gather round!
Oh my God!
Check it out!
Thank you.
Let it out!
The Golden Globe Awards. Live. Unpredictable. You are the man.
It's really great to see a couple of you. I'm just getting started.
It can only happen at the Golden Globes.
I love it!
NBC Sunday, 7/6 Central.